Good afternoon, everyone. This is Deborah Knows RI. And again, today we have a really chilly day out there. So I'm going to show you probably one of the easiest recipes that I have. I was brought up with this recipe by my grandma. The first thing that we're going to start with, of course, is the ingredients. We're going to start with 4 cups of chicken broth, 3 cups of frozen chopped spinach. I like to let it thaw a little bit so it's not so watery. 3 eggs that are beaten. You can add a little bit of water, and I don't like to beat them, too much because I want some of the yolk to stick together. And then we're going to have our grated Reggiano Parmesan cheese. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our broth. We're just going to empty all of this in your pan of choice. You want it to be large enough so you can swish around all the other ingredients. And the next thing you're going to add is the spinach. And then we're just going to twirl that around a little bit. Now, so this is just a very light, simple, healthy dish. You can add some pasta. What I always do when I add pasta, I'll boil the pasta on the side. I just drain it, I leave it in a container, and as I make everyone their bowl, whether or not they want pasta, I will add it at that time. The problem with adding the pasta directly to the soup is it blows up and it makes the soup too starchy. And then of course there are some people who really don't want pasta in their soup. They just prefer the vegetables. So the next thing we're going to do, now that that has come to a boil, we'll put a little salt. Not too much. I'm not a salt person, but you can use it accordingly. A little pepper. And then you can also add a little crushed red pepper if you like a little kick. Give that a little stir. And now we're going to add our egg. You want this whole pot to be boiling when you add the egg because you want the egg to cook right away. So we're just going to pour the egg in slowly and make sure we get all the egg from the bottom of the dish. And just turn that around with a fork a little bit and you'll see the egg start to form. Now, because those eggs were on the smaller side, I could have used another 1 or 2 eggs, but that's totally up to you how, eggy you really want it to be. If you want a lot of protein in there, I would suggest that you add more eggs to it. So basically, this is it. So we're going to get our bowl. And we're going to ladle some of this in our bowl. And then we're going to add a little bit of Reggiano Parmigiano cheese. And there you have spinach egg drop soup. Deborah knows her way around the kitchen, but Deborah knows RI. Until next time, ciao.